Hello, my name is Amillia. I'm here with
DeMarko Mosley,
what office are you running for?
East St. Louis City Council.
And why are you running?
I'm running because I'm looking to be that voice to those 60% of the public who in East St. Louis do not vote, and they feel they don't need to participate in the process that they feel cannot help them and cannot see any reasonable change. I was inspired by the situation with the Ferguson in light of how can we become and make a difference within our own community. So in researching that and knowing what I know and thinking back from the 50s and the 60s and realize how important it was that they did more for that vote, and thinking that in our community our vote is direct change in our community, that inspired me to run for city council. So I'm seeking to represent those citizens who feel they have been disenfranchised for many reasons and let them know it's okay to come back out, and we have obligation to come back out because those who came before us fought for this right to change these communities. We have a gym in East St. Louis, and we have to stand up and take control of our gym in East St. Louis. So for all the ones that's walking from Goose Hill to the Metrolink at night, I'm looking to represent those. The ones who got to walk down 5th and Missouri Metrolink, the ones who getting off work and coming from miles away to come back to East St. Louis to take care of kids, the ones who's going to school boards and stand up with their kids all night and still trying to give their kids a stable place to live in. That's what I'm trying to represent, because as in them, I feel the same. We all seek safety and security, stability, and growth within our city. And the two city council that's sitting there now, I don't feel they represent prosperity or those opportunities. They had 8 years to do multiple things, and we can't see it in the streets. So every day in working in the city of East St. Louis and living in the city of East St. Louis, I have had opportunity from working in the family business to seeing multiple families and touching multiple lives. And it all comes back the same. We all seem to be seeking the same, and that's safety, security, stability, and growth. And we can't see it with City Hall. And I just think that those don't understand. It may not be that they don't want to, but they don't understand the people are trying to help. And I'm one of them, and that's who I'm seeking to represent.
Okay, what changes can you do?
It ain't so much about changes. We are in a city called City of Champions. Why would we change that for anything? It's not changing. This city was once known as a world-class city, so there's no changes we need to do. What we need to do is what we would do in our household in this moment. It's time for us to grow up. It's time for us to grow as a city, starting in our household, from person to household to neighborhood to community. It's time for us to grow and take charge of what we have, take charge of our resources, take charge of our families. So, and to say changes, the only change I do is change what we saying change and say let's grow up, because many politicians that came before me all offered hope and change and everything under the gamut. I don't bring those type things. I bring applicable changes that we can make, or resources and things that we can be able to have happen now, so that we can get, as they say, shovel to the ground. Because it doesn't take a lot to equip our citizens with technology that's already out here. Just for example, when we have less police than what we have, that's why any plan that we have to include is going to have to be entertainment, because the city that we are from is an entertainment city at that point in time. If we're not getting any more police, I hear all the time murders have went down. They have not, because we closed the nightclub. So we will not be entertaining, not including entertainment into our plan of growth as a city, because that plays on our plan of growth and also our security. Because if we still have the same small police force, they can't patrol our whole city. So now if we close down these clubs, or these people are going to homes and going to other places. So now our security is no longer there. The little security we had is no longer there anymore. So we have to address those issues. So in saying change, let's equip our citizens and deal with things that's on top of our plate first. The murders are not our biggest issues of the city. The security is. Let's deal with the situation of these break-ins down here in Edgemont, these break-ins going down on State Street and whatnot. and let's equip our citizens with equitable neighborhood watches. That we all use Facebook. We all got smartphones. If the police can't get there fast enough, it's simple as taking a picture of somebody climb out a window. So we can turn that person into a pariah at that point in time. So we can start kind of policing ourselves. So just simple changes them all take money. So we got these politicians with pie in the sky dreams and situations. We need to take an inventory of our resources, and we need to be able to apply those resources and grow our city. So when we say change, let's change our approach to how we receive things, and let's grow as a city. I believe that we do still have all the seeds needed in the city to grow again. When I go down on 34th Street off of Caseyville, I see people manicuring their yard. I didn't say cutting their yard, manicuring their yard. They retired from McDonnell Douglas, retired from the railroad. They're still here. When I see young ladies jogging down St. Clair Avenue wearing white Betty Young shirts for cross country, they're still here. So the seeds that we need to regrow our city and to be a city of champions again are still here. But we're going to have to come out in the collective and be one to have that to grow again. The opportunity is now and the opportunity is here. And I chose to run for city council to be able to provide that lightning rod needed. It's not about just me. It's about an opportunity to tell people that, yes, we can have faith in the system again, and it's the only way we're going to make it. So to say change, we change our mind state and let's grow. And we will grow as a city and reach the prosperity that I know we